let's jump to the war here with part 14 of my 100k subscriber special campaign, playing DEI as Rome. Alright, so previously we concluded our war with Basilion Odrysion by finishing them off once and for all, and we finished off Athens once and for all, so they're not coming back. So I'm looking at Garima, being like, we finished off Athens down here. That's because it was their final settlement. We took Athens ages ago, and we finally retook Alalia, and the Carthaginians captured Panormus, Archagas, and Thapsus, but I recaptured. They didn't really think very hard in terms of like staying there. Now we have at one point captured Massalia before, but there was too many armies in the area, so it wasn't worth these men dying over the city, so I pulled them back to here because, you know, it hadn't been consolidated. I've decided that pushing through here is not an option. There are just far too many armies, and if there's far too many up here, there's not that many over here. Now, I don't share a border with Carthage over here. I'm being very careful not to create what I call a spaghetti empire, in that, you know, provinces unconnected by, you know, direct routes. You know, I don't want to own a region over here, or a region over there. Here's a region, there a region. Lots of fucking corruption and wars everywhere. It's not good, you know. So keeping it consolidated like this is a good way to keep the frontiers under control. I'm also trying to not discover too many people at once, because on legendary difficulty in DEI, you discover someone, they're like, oh hi, you're someone I've never met before, declare war! And we want to keep the number of wars down, because the way it works, diplomacy in this, is that your strength is tallied up against everybody that you're at war with. So if you have lots and lots of wars, you will not be able to get any deals with anyone, because they're like, you're not very powerful. Even if you are the #1 faction, it'll take these things into consideration. So when fighting someone, always consider their diplomatic position as well. It doesn't matter so much in vanilla, because vanilla's easy, obviously, but in DEI, especially on legendary difficulty, you have to be very careful. Alright, so I got these crap stacks here, because I can't hire any more proper legions for the time being, just due to well, there's just not enough manpower in Italy.
Do not try my patience with a dull
Okay,
tongue.
we can declare war on Messaisili in next turn. But I'm curious if I should declare war on the Massili first,
Be welcome, emissary.
because that will wipe out that faction, and it's also the province capital, so it's more valuable. So I think I will lead with that, actually. So let's head back over here. Even though we could take this next turn, let's start with this, and then we'll work on that one after that. Yeah. And I've got a legion on its way down here. They'll set sail from, probably, I'll set up some sail from Archagas to go and deal with it. This here is damaged. I sacked the city, and I was assuming that they were going to repair it, but then they didn't. So now I have to foot the bill. Which I don't really want to pay for it, so I'm just going to let it repair on its own. I'm not looking to upgrade the stuff right now, so it's fine. And since I'm still getting full worth out of it, more or less, I'll just leave it. And I might need this money for a big bribe, so I'm just being a bit cautious with it. Or what some might say, stingy as fuck. Oh well. Also, over here, we're getting ready for a war against the Arverni. And it's purely because the Arverni are very likely to declare war on us. As soon as their wars are over, it's best we get the jump on them. As I've always said, it's much better to start the war than have the war started on you. Man, you are just... You're just the best. You're just doing so well for me. I mean, he's a level 10 agent, but still. He's actually killing them, not just wounding them. So yeah, you just stay here for the time being. And you stay down here. Come over here and patrol. Or whatever. We good? Politics is secure. Of course, I've made a lot of precautions to make sure that politics is always going to be under control for us in this campaign. We shouldn't have to worry about that at all. Okay, now we need to recruit more. Hang on a second, let me just check something. I'm worried that by constantly recruiting plebs, that it's like creating a system that's like the proles are just, there's just so many proles. So what I might do, because it's not replenishing very quickly here. What's that noise? I've been hearing about this for ages today. I don't know what it is. Microphones, usually magnets or something do that. It doesn't matter. There's no magnets in here. Alright, so what I could do is recruit an army, recruit a whole bunch of those Peregrini. No, what is it? Proles. Yeah, recruit the proles. Because I'm not entirely sure about how the region growth happens. I'm assuming that there would be some degree of, like, social climbing. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway.
You have further orders? Commander, advance!
And we just slowly recruit our next army. Our next legion. It's going to take a little while. He needs to go back to Italy as well to get the artillery back, because we just couldn't get there in a single turn, and we had to get there in a single turn. This, of course, is a big concern. But my two armies here should be able to defeat 3 of their armies. Should be able to, being the key word. I'm not sure if I actually want to stay near Genoa, because I don't want to use the garrison forces at all. It was merely just a deterrent. So I'm actually going to bring them up here. And if they want to fight me, so be it. I can replenish from here. And those guys are no longer their allies. Alright, we good to go? Yeah, we're good to go. So they've gone ahead with it. The odds are not in our favour. Auto resolve will not yield us victory. But we have 2 fresh armies here. Well, he's level 1 commander. Is he a level 1 commander though? Well, it's too late to check now. I mean, it says... Hang on. Alright, let's do this. 3 armies to deal with. But here's the thing. They can only bring in 1 army at a time. Well, 2 armies at a time. So a third of their forces will have to remain in reserve, and they're going to trickle in. Right? And I'm confident that my forces can beat theirs. Of course, their sacred band infantry are a big problem. Best we just keep them at bay. Don't try to surround them, because every time I've tried to surround them so far, they're just tough. So save them till the end of the battle. Now that being said, I don't think we're outnumbered. Maybe it's equal numbers, but also don't forget they bring a lot of trash in their army. There's no trash in my army. Oh, what? Fuck. Maybe I should have put them behind one another. God damn it, instead of next to them. Great, now I have to try and get over there. Now, most likely, they'll try and consolidate their forces as well. I'm imagining their reinforcements will come down from about here.
Ballista! First cohort!
It's not so bad, it's not so bad.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Make sure they are not ashamed. Jupiter gives us strength. In the name of Rome.
Yeah, they're gonna want to get set up just as much as us. So that's good.
At the double.
Seems like more of their troops have arrived. Oh, then again, they've got two spots which they'll come from.
Romans all. Legionary cavalry.
Don't think I'll need cavalry on this flank here because we'll be able to close it off.
Your orders, Commander. Ballista. Ballista. Missile infantry orders. Your orders. Orders. Missile infantry at your command. At speed. Ballista. For the gods. Brave Romans to a man. At speed.
Okay, they're almost organized. We're almost organized as well, so that's good.
General. Quickly now.
Also, another thing to consider, we don't have to win this battle. We can withdraw. We'll get replenishment in this province. We're not defending anything important.
Infantry ready. Advance at speed.
We can't. The option to withdraw is available to us.
Ballista. In the name of Rome. Legionary cavalry.
Okay, we should go hide in the bushes here.
Ballista. Happy to serve Rome. Yours to command. At speed. Jupiter gives us strength. At the double.
Come on, get organized. Facing the goddamn wrong way. Yeah, they all inspire each other anyway. Okay. They're not going to seemingly send an attack up this way. So we'll match them. Oh man, again, really had to think about that for a moment. I mean, they're moving a lot of men around. Thing is, if they do that, these guys here aren't going to get a chance to shoot. They're almost in range over here. Alright, they don't seem to have that much cavalry. Hang on, hang on. Well, they kind of do. Just hold on.
Artillery, yours to command.
Okay.
Ballista!
Still repositioning.
At the double. Commander! Quick march!
A little bit of veterancy, and it's a good thing we upgraded their armor. So, enemy missiles won't do quite as much damage to them.
Ballista!
Alright, I don't want them firing at will. These over here, they are cavalry. Their cavalry is pretty good. Maybe we can move forward a little bit more, try and get just that little bit closer.
Double time! Sons of Mars! Advance at speed!
Mid range?
Orders!
Not quite. Although we could hit here. Okay, here they come. Here they come. Alright, fire at will.
Any of them!
So I'm expecting, let's see, I'd like to see at least 200 kills on each of them. Yeah, you really need to focus on their cavalry.
First cohort! At speed!
So if you guys just get 100 kills each, I'll be happy. I don't know which of their cavalry is their best, but this one here seems like their heaviest cavalry. So we should be aiming for them. Right. Hang back behind here.
Jupiter gives us strength!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Cohort! Your orders! Orders? Get your orders! Now! Ready for duty!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
First cohort! Sons of Mars!
Oh god. Look at the gap I've created.
Ready! Into formation! Sons of Mars! Fire on the enemy! Ballista! Ready! Roma Invicta! Melee infantry! At speed!
Yeah, not too experienced on using that
One of our
formation.
units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, I'm gonna need the cavalry over here. Oh, hang on.
Advance!
Sort that out over here. Let's get you over here. Help repel this.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
By your command! Commander! Fire on the enemy!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Legatus! Riders, advance! Mandata, your orders! General! Ready and waiting! Right charge! Ready for orders!
So hopefully we don't get our generals killed. But these guys need their help.
Swift riders at your command!
How are we going over here? Seems to be going well.
Our general is under attack.
They definitely had cavalry superiority going into this battle, but they've wasted it. Alright, they touched you. Alright, I want you to turn around, aim into this blob here. So far so good. One of their units already taken out. You get back over here. Alright, I want you to stand back a little bit. Right, now we start the wrap around. Alright, get in there, help out. Yeah, enemy reinforcements are coming in. What are these? Polybios? Don't worry about that right now. I'll send the cavalry to go chase them down once we've dealt with their cavalry.
Brave Romans to a man! First cohort! Ready! Roma invicta!
You guys going for kills? Yeah, not great, but whatever. These are heavily armored units.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
252 kills, not bad at all. How you going? 150 odd kills. Might hit some of our own units, but more likely to hit more of their units. So just go ahead with that.
At your service! First cohort!
Starting to see a lot of their units rout. Come on, come on. Get into this formation over here.
Ready and waiting! Melee troops! Field artillery awaiting orders! Stop!
Alright, let's get... Actually, I might just not shoot with them right now.
First cohort! Jupiter gives us strength! Equites! Melee cavalry!
Yeah, their cavalry's quite good.
Yours to command! Romans, ready for duty!
Alright, cool. Protect the artillery pieces over here.
Ready for duty!
Alright, you guys could now cease firing.
Ready and waiting!
Wait for the second wave.
Romans all!
Because I'm pretty confident these guys are now just going to break. At least on their, is that their right flank? That's our left flank, so yeah.
Commander, at your service! Sons of Mars! First cohort! Advance at speed!
I don't think these guys are in their way.
Dominate! Jupiter gives us strength! Melee troops
It is not enough just to rout them. You must kill them as well.
proud Romans all! Your orders!
You got enemy cavalry coming in here.
Break off! First cohort! Melee Legionary cavalry! Engage! Your orders! Take aim!
The damage is pretty minimal so far.
First cohort! General! Riders! Ready! Advance!
So they've still got some cavalry left. How about that?
Glory to Rome! Melee infantry at your command! First cohort!
The men are wavering.
Which one?
General! Orders!
Yeah, the Dorcum Kudosim. Those are the sacred bands, so they're pushing through our center here.
Field artillery, yours to command! Jupiter gives us strength! First cohort!
Alright, let's get some more shots in here. Around there if we can.
Legionary cavalry! Loose! Fire on the enemy!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Should run them down. It's not enough just to win the battle. Like I said, we gotta wipe them out.
To command! Legatus!
Hold your ground, motherfuckers.
Melee infantry ready! Brave Romans to a man!
Whilst I don't want them to fight to the last man, I don't want them to break until they're down to about 100 men left.
Avista!
Alright, you two should probably just get
One
off
of
the
our units
battlefield.
has used all its ammunition.
On my order! Withdraw! First cohort! Back! Withdraw!
So yeah, we've won on the flanks, but they're winning
One
on
of
the
our units
center.
has used all
That's
its
okay
ammunition.
because now our flanks are closing in on their center and they're
Romans
surrounded.
Ready for duty!
You can see that they're falling to pieces.
Ready! Quickly now! Ready and waiting! Formation! Ready!
Alright, their cavalry are gone.
Get orders! First cohort! To a man! Archers! At the double! Ready and waiting! To engage!
Get these guys out of here.
One of our
They're in the
units
red,
has used all
they're
its
allowed to leave
ammunition.
now. Yeah, they're really breaking through the center here. You guys should fall back.
Avista!
You two should,
Orders!
in an orderly fashion, you may leave.
Brave Romans to a man! Ready and waiting! Commander, at your service! Melee infantry at your command!
Yeah, this is a friggin' straight up brawl. Right, archers that we have left. Shoot those Kudosim motherfuckers.
Missile infantry!
Organize this. Those that without ammunition, hang back over here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Far more of their units have shattered than mine. Well, not really any of my units have shattered. Yeah,
One
there's,
of our units has
like I
used
said,
all
those
its
Dorcum
ammunition.
Kudosim motherfuckers. Alright. There's no more need for formation fighting. The formation's broken, you might as well just fight as effectively as you can.
First cohort!
They got wraparounds happening over here, but we got a big wraparound here. Come on, guys, close in on this, finish them off.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
First cohort!
I wish they wouldn't break in that direction.
Jupiter gives us strength.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
They're breaking right into the enemy units there. Where's my other cavalry? What the fuck are you doing? They don't listen to your fucking orders in this game.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Issue an order to stand and fight, so they run. Absolute imbeciles. I can't compete with their Numidian cavalry there.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
It was going well up until now. Now it's a big clusterfuck. I mean, we're just up against a lot. I don't want my units running away and getting run down. Get the archers off the battlefield. They're of absolute no use to us now. No sense in them getting killed. We've got to stop their reinforcing cavalry. I thought we had finished them all off, but I guess not. Alright, wiped out. There's still a lot of enemies incoming. Like I said, the option to withdraw is available to us. We can take it if we need to. Look at these guys, they're... Another thing as well, they are quite tired. I think they just won against those cavalry. You can't tell units to withdraw in this. They act like retards.
Brave Romans to a man. Legatus! Rally to me! Orders!
Okay, these guys are going to have to deal with like a big blob.
Wait, orders!
Let's cycle charge into them, which is a little bit risky because they're good quality units. Thing is, they're fighting in a big bush here. I can't make heads or tails out of what's going on there.
General! Ready! By your command! First cohort! General!
So we got a few kills on that, but don't stick around.
Glory awaits!
Cycle charge.
Yes, Commander! Your orders!
Good, that's some of their sacred band that are about to break there. And here's their general. Take him out. I don't think any of my units got wiped out so far. It's risky sending these guys in.
Yes, Commander!
I think the enemy general
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
has been shattered.
Legionary cavalry!
Man, those guys are giving us a really hard time.
Yours to command! First cohort!
The enemy general is dead.
Alright, well that's one advantage we have over them now. It won't count for that much.
Melee horsemen!
It counts for a little bit.
Commander!
Alright, good. That's their Numidian cavalry. Try and wipe them out so they don't get any more.
Our men flee the field of battle. This
Who's
is
fleeing?
a shameful display.
Fuck, I needed them to hold.
Roma Invicta! Quickly now!
Our men flee the field of battle.
God damn it.
This
Really
is a
needed them to
shameful
hold.
display.
Alright, a lot of missile units out here. Need you to clear them out.
Your orders! Advance at speed!
This guy here's barely taking any damage.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Most of my men are tied down over... Oh god, they're just rolling right over us now. It's so stupid. Their general dies, our units break.
General! Engage! Withdraw!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
We may end up losing just because they're just breaking our troops. Our guys are just too tired. And their formations are broken. But even if we lose this battle, I think we've killed more than we've lost. It's just our guys are breaking. Pure and simple. I can't get back into formation. There's no time. So the only thing I'm hoping for is that the guys that are running away are not getting wiped out. Because as I've said before, too difficult to replace them at this stage. Try and take out the missile units. And if we're going to lose this, try and make sure that we wipe out as many of them as possible. I may need to keep a general nearby here. He's not the general, this one is, but at least he can rally them. It's important that these guys here fight a little bit longer than what they have been. This is sort of disgraceful. Now that we have cavalry superiority, we can cycle charge in this, because I don't think this is the best of the best now. I mean, they've still got some sacred band, but it's not much. There's no time to have them rest, they have to get into this blob. Yeah, look, I still feel like I can win this battle, but I have to rely on cycle charging. Just don't worry about running them down. Maybe I'll get you to run them down, because you're already pretty badly damaged. Alright, let's get into wedge formation so that we can really maximize the impact in this charge.
We await orders. Commander! Riders, advance! Pack charge!
He's got a lot of kills.
As you command. Proud Roman sword.
Okay, I want you to come back over here, charge into this is rear.
Flying wedge formation. General. By your command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, you're back? Good, get back over here. Shit. I need to charge back in there and hit the rally. Ah, you fucking cowards.
Ready. Orders ready.
And I want your help over here. I reckon we can get a mass rout. Oh, please don't lose the enemy general.
By your command. As you command.
So look, they're falling to pieces.
For glory. Melee cavalry. General. Your orders.
Should get him to run down the units. He's fought enough. I can't risk him dying.
Romans to a man. Yours to command. Legatus.
Yeah, you run these guys down. I think we've won. Good. I just hope no one got wiped out.
Engage.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, they're falling to pieces now.
Legionary cavalry.
So there's definitely an upside to having units like shatter when they've still got 150 men left in the unit. They don't get wiped out. But, you know, I could have managed them out when they were in the red. And here's the real benefit from winning the battle. We get to run all these shitheads down. Okay, so those Dorkim Kodosims are they're not gonna break. Oh, maybe they will break. Cool.
Swift riders at your command. You have orders, sir. Advance! Ride out! For glory! Advance!
Why break? The battle's won.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Ready and waiting.
Brave Romans to a man!
About 500 men running away there. Make sure you kill them.
First cohort. Legionary cavalry.
It's good for their experience getting all these kills.
Our men
What you
flee
doing?
the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Seems like exhaustion just makes so much of a big deal in this. But then why don't they break due to exhaustion?
Legionary cavalry. Forward.
I don't need that.
In the name of Rome.
Oh no, the sacred band over there, get rid of them. Much more important.
You have orders, sir.
Okay, battle's almost won. You brought this on yourself, Carthaginians. So many times I've offered peace, you won't have it.
Legionary cavalry.
And charge!
Never show mercy to someone who's unreasonable. You just give them a chance to kill you.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
No, they're still not out yet. Oh, good, you're back. Alright, yeah, of course we'll keep running them down. Why would I stop?
Riders, move out! Forward!
So it'd probably be a Pyrrhic victory, I'd say. But considering we were outpowered, 3 versus 1.
Proud Romans all!
They didn't have any elephants, did they? If they did, I didn't see them.
Right, advance!
And we'll recover because we're in the defense here, so it's fine. Now, the annoying thing is they can send another 3 armies up here. And I may not have recovered between now and then, so I may have to fall back to Mediolanum in order to replenish. Like I said, I don't think I lost any units. But we'll just have to wait and see.
Cavalry. Legio Parati.
How'd you go against
We
them?
await orders.
Good, that unit's wiped out, definitely.
Riders at the double. Advance at speed. Quickly now. Melee cavalry. Advance. Charge.
Fucking people running around. What are you doing? $800 kills on this guy here. Well done.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Alright, cool. Ah, close victory. 4,000 men dead. Well, you can see in that army, everyone's still alive. You know, in terms of the units. 2-to-1 kill ratio. They've only got 2,000 men left. We've still got 5,000 men left from this. Obviously, it would be good to finish off their army completely. Depends if they run away or not. Now, what about the other army? Yeah, their armies they got destroyed. Everyone, he took a bigger beating than the first army, but everything's okay. Whew, that's a lot of money.
Your next command.
Suppose they wanted to make the attack in autumn, knowing full well that I really can't pursue them in winter. Assuming, of course, they're going to lose. Which, let's just face it, Carthage, they are losers. Three out of 3, Rome wins. And there's an obvious reason for that. Rome is awesome. Carthage is a bunch of shitheads. all the Carthaginophiles probably getting all hot under the collar. Look, just get over it, right? Just get over it. Carthage is shit. Okay, it's just a fact. She reached the end of her days. Wait, what was that? Yeah. So that was somebody's wife who died. Can I see where she is? Was that her? What year is it now? 242 BC. Could have been her. Just thinking where to adopt him back in. Damn, you've been busy. Get yourself a new wife. Now, I believe a woman from the Equites also died. Whose wife was that? Because you need to get yourself remarried. Get yourself a young piece of ass. Alright, let's see what else. Now, because 2 women died, okay, they still didn't reduce our empire maintenance. We've still got it all under control there. We could pursue them, but then we'll be stuck in enemy, well, not enemy territory, but foreign territory. Best we just stay here and replenish.
Commander.
They didn't make any effort to come back here.
At your command.
Oh, we finished this. Nice. 10% missile damage inflicted by all siege weapons. Nice. But the main reason was to go for the Pantheon. Okay. This provides us extra movement range, and it probably would be a good idea to make our soldiers better. Extra replenishment rate is also good.
Ready for orders.
So that was your... He didn't even level up. He's only young. Oh, that's good. Cool. I'm pretty happy with how that went. Nothing to complain about there because we didn't lose any units. And by the time they come back with another 3 stacks, we should be okay.
Ready for battle.
I guess the only problem I have with that battle is that it took 40 fucking minutes. Nearly.
Haste, men. At ease, men. Fleet reporting. Your orders. Assembling the fleet.
Okay. Can't move much during winter. Oh, I hate fighting beyond the Alps. Well, you gotta deal with it.
We hunger.
Oh, I should have transferred it over to him last turn. Oh, well, it's too late now.
March. At once. Ready for orders.
Well, at least you can recruit this turn.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
Oh, we need to move into another province next turn. Oh well, that's what happens.
Make haste, men. It is an honor to serve Rome. Keep a weather eye open, men.
Now, I think when this army here is done, I'm going to send it over here, just to act as a deterrent to my enemies in the area, to not attack. Mind their own business.
I give you greeting, and...
Well met, friend. You have the ear of my... You have the ear of my... You have the ear of my people. Welcome. Speak.
I don't even know why I bother checking, but
It would be
I'd
wise.
check. If you want the trade agreement, you have to give them gifts. Give them 100,000. No, I don't want to trade. Trade's not worth that much. Can't be bothered. I'm making plenty. Alright, everything looks pretty good. So yeah, doing this will give us 5% morale for infantry. That'll really help because our guys, they really don't last in melee, or in the fight for as long as they should, I think. Sure, it'll increase our upkeep costs, but we're fine for money. Anyway, if we want to reduce upkeep costs, all we're going to do is hit this, and that's worth, 6 times as much. Yeah, I think I don't want to spend any more food just yet. So it doesn't seem like there's really anything else to do.
I am Rome for Rome and glory. Ready for battle.
So at this rate here, they'll recover within 3 turns, and this is during winter replenishment. 4 turns with that. There's also this to consider down here, upgrading this, so that we can get the 7% extra melee attack. Ugh, it's not much. Alright, let's move on. You know what, I should have checked if Carthage was willing to have a peace after that, because it basically destroyed 3 of their full stacks. Like I said, I would have liked to have pursued them, but it just wasn't worth it. Okay. So let me just see. The strength rating is almost equal.
Does this pass
No,
for
they
speech
still don't
where
want
you
it,
come
even after
from?
getting whomped in a battle. They will accept a bribe though. But since I don't have any other enemies, it's like, well, now you're gonna get what's coming to you.
At your command. At once. March. Commander,
Starting with the removal of your vassals.
have further orders? At your command. I want hourly patrols.
So if we look at Arkagas, it is repairing slowly over time. It's getting there.
Hunger. We cannot follow this order.
So they're getting ready to bring in another army. No replenishment here for them. I kind of want to bribe the Aravaki to go and get him.
Speak quickly and well. Speak ill slowly.
Now's
and
your
I
chance.
will feed your tongue to the dogs.
Ooh, they'll do it. I guess after I enacted a massive victory.
The
Oh,
only
but I don't
gold
want to
will
pay them
give you is
40,000.
the peace from my slaves, and I begrudge you even that.
Do it.
Gods above,
Oh.
witness that my honor is unstained, even as I accept this offer as I must.
Oh. Okay, can I take that back, please? They'll...
The spirits
Alright.
have noticed that our treasure
It's a little bit extra than I would have liked to have paid,
Help with
but
a small matter?
they negotiate a bit better with that. Massive... Look at that gift. 45 worth. Okay. That is going to tie them up considerably in the area. Or Carthage is going to wreck them. Either way, I don't really care. Oh, I didn't want to give them a gift. How do they feel about us now? They're neutral towards us. How about trade
The
agreement now?
gods will have me listen to you.
I'm not paying them for it, but... Look, at the end of the day, how much money was that really? It's not that much. You know, a couple of turns worth of income. It's alright. What's money for, if not to bribe your enemies to fight other enemies? While you're trying to
We hunger
improve your
for better
manpower.
orders.
Sorry, people power.
Commander, on the move. Ready for orders. Advance. Is that all? Come, fight for Rome.
While it's damaged, I can't actually make use of this building, so maybe I will repair it.
At your command.
Oh god, there's no people anywhere.
Make haste, men. Destination reached.
Trying to get plebs, not enough.
Ready for orders.
I guess this place is just run low on manpower. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's barely any plebs left. They're probably all in Mediolanum. Yeah.
At your command, Commander.
Now, if we have a look at this, Carthage is probably willing to peace out now.
Pleasantries.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck you, Carthage.
We
Alright.
hunger for battle.
I don't think they've got enough movement to get to Genoa, so I need to get back over here and replenish.
Commander.
Good, that's still in this region.
Advance. You have further orders?
So they should get some replenishment from that. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, we'll come over here, capture Capsa. So if we look in Numidia, only one region is actually owned by Carthage, but it doesn't matter. It's still owned by their vassals, majority-wise. So we gotta go and secure that.
What do you wish of me?
Yeah, I want that research rate. And also, let's not forget about the women who need to be ranked up. Fucking, my family tree is so huge. Okay, cool stuff. Alright. Provides more food than Latifundium, and it actually reduces banditry. There's no banditry at the moment. Pretty sure we've got the salt resource, that's not a problem. 20% wealth from agriculture. Which we've already got a lot of wealth from agriculture, so that wouldn't actually be too bad an idea. We don't need to worry too much about public order. So yeah, alright, we'll go with the delicatessen. How about that? I bet you certain Carthage, after the Aravaki hit this region here, which they're poised to strike, the Carthaginians be like, "This war doesn't benefit anyone. Let us have peace." And I'm like, bitch, die. Had enough of your shit. Oh, I forgot to move them.
That path is blocked.
Well, luckily I kept their movement path going. But yeah, now that we've relieved the pressure from Carthage over here, we can now press an attack on the Gauls up this way, without having to worry too much about, Carthage sending armies. They're going to be a little bit busy for a while. Chances are the Aravaki will get overwhelmed and then peace out with them. So we need to move fast.
How can I be of assistance?
Oh, they actually defeated the Aravaki there. Huh. Well, whatever the case is,
Swift and my path is blocked.
at least, are they still at war? Let me have a look. Yeah, still at war. At least it keeps them occupied. Like, they're not going to get any replenishment from there.
Moving
I thought the Aravaki were actually going to win on that. But like I said, I don't care either way. As long as they're fighting. That's all I want. I wanted to create turbulence in the area.
How can I be of assistance? My skills are swift and silent.
So I'm just trying to decide where to strike first. Maybe Vesontio. Maybe. I'm not gonna do anything until he's in position as well. So yeah, they're getting good replenishment here. They'll be back in order in a moment. He won't be able to make it over here, so it's okay. I've got time. So plus 3% melee attack, extra charge bonus, not really a big, huge deal, except for my cavalry. Actually, that is pretty good for my cavalry. And extra melee defense, but 1.5% extra upkeep. Just having a look at other things. Yeah, alright, 1.5% is not that big of a deal. And if it makes my soldiers better, then great. Alright, so if we attack this now, these guys won't be able to reinforce. And we should be able to repel them if they do attack.
How can I be of assistance?
So they're at war with Egypt.
Well, what would you say? I would sooner be in the temple,
Which one?
offering honest
Silly.
sacrifice, than bandying words with you.
I'll talk to someone else then. Pergamon.
You have my attention. Speak, and try to do it. I can agree to this, although I do think the wine too insipid to drink and seal the bargain.
Ready for orders. Besieging settlement. Laying siege to the settlement, Commander.
So I'm hoping this wipes them out without us having to take out those other armies.
Ready for orders. Victory for Rome! That's your command.
Ooh. More Imperium. So, we can get another governor now. I don't know if that's increased our edicts. I don't know if I was at 7 before. I think it was at 6, so yeah, I should be able to get another one. But that actually reduced my income by about 2,000 because of increased... Let me see. Now, it didn't actually increase maintenance, but if we ever look at Imperium, that's 8% extra upkeep. This one's 12%. That's probably where it came into play.
We hunger for battle.
What do you wish of me?
Ready for orders. We hunger for
Stand
battle.
outside the city.
Journey completed. Ready for orders. Ready for battle. We hunger for battle. Ready for battle at your command.
So let's just hope that if they attack here, we beat them. They're not quite at full stack status, so... Man, 37 elephants on that. You'll need to come back here soon. Now we could recruit
For battle.
faster, now that we've got access to more armies, but the problem is... There's not enough manpower,
Make
so
haste, men. We
it's almost
hunger
irrelevant.
for battle. Ready for battle.
Oh, you can keep switching them back and forth. I don't know.
Commander. At once. Waiting for more orders. We advance.
Alright, let me have a look.
March!
Not enough manpower available. Yep. We've drained Italy once again of its manpower. Let me try something. I want to recruit some prole armies. Just some cheap shit out of the proles. Just to reduce the number of them in the area. And then I'll go and disband them, like, in somebody else's province. Because I suspect that what's happening here is we're just getting an over-concentration of proles.
At your command.
And so there's not enough room for plebs. So I'll just go disband them somewhere else.
Service to Rome.
Cool. Alright, what else? So yeah, let me just have a look here. If I look to Carthage, how willing are they to peace out now?
I find
Not
that
at all. I guess it's because they won their battles against the Arapaki.
Ready for orders.
That's right, I need you to get back over here. Alright.
March.
You know what? Maybe you should come back as well. Where's the...
I want hourly patrols. At your command. Come, fight for Rome.
So that's the maximum number allowed. Still quite a lot. I think these are mercenaries. It doesn't matter. Okay, cool.
Your orders.
Yeah, so for my fleet commanders, I just get them to try to increase research rate. What are we up to at the moment? 480%. It's pretty good. Okay, let me try something else as well. These guys here, they're kind of fond of Carthage, but let me just see if they would also
So be quick with your chattering.
join a war against them. Nope, they won't do it under any circumstance. Alright, if we have a look at Carthage, we can have a look at who hates them. The Arverni hate them. So let's go have a chat.
You have the ear of my people.
No, they hate the
Do
Arverni.
not waste words. We are worthy of better.
Obviously, we hate them. Alright, so if I demand that they go to war with them and offer a payment. Just out of curiosity, they won't do it. And Carthage's strength by comparison to us is just a little, we're a little bit weaker than them at this stage, just a little bit.
Ready for orders. We hunger for battle. Commander. We hunger for battle.
Alright, we all good?
Ready for battle.
They're replenished just a tiny bit faster with that. Should be plenty of people here. There are some plebs, but we're going to drain the population. Alright, moving on. Alright, I got an edict. Thrace. Okay then, no problem. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't really expect to be trading much in this campaign, so we'll go for whatever's going to make me some money. Public order in the province is good, so we'll upgrade that, because we could always use a little bit more food. Alright, good. Let's move on. Yeah, I'd say tax collection's the way to go. Cool. Now, next season's going to be winter.
Make haste, men.
What do you wish of me? Ready.
For battle.
They can make this attack now, but they've got a large garrison and he can't help out.
Ready for orders.
That's the Emperor.
We hunger for battle.
If you could, potentially
At once.
besiege them in winter, let's try for that. Because we won't take attrition if we're in that region, I think. Alright, now looking at this, we have almost replenished. So they're just going to raid and
Ready for
starve. Public order-wise is still stable. But that, if they were ever going to recapture it, the last turn was their only real chance to do so.
We hunger for battle.
How may I serve? As you command.
So I say we just stay here for a little while, let the public order increase, let them starve out for a bit, and then we'll hit Cirta shortly afterwards. Or maybe I'll just get him to do it.
For honor and glory. You have further orders? Commander,
I think we'll wait till spring.
it is an honor to serve reporting.
Cool. Alright, like I said, you're coming home.
To serve Rome. All hands to the oars.
And then you get your artillery back.
Good fighters. On the move. Soldiering. It's a
Cool. I'm pleased with that. Oh wait, yeah, we could recruit another agent as well, can't we? Okay, let's have a look here. Where? So we got one in Latium, we got one in Africa, Cisalpine, yep, Thrace, no. You should come up here, this region's got turbulent public order.
I don't rest, but I will stop ready, willing, and able.
So looking at this. Yep, that's good. Could still recruit another army, but there's no need right now.
My skills are yours. Moving unseen.
So yeah, that'll sit there and take attrition.
At your command.
Because it's going to take us some time to replenish, you know, if we're going to stay here. So, yeah, just sit there and just wait for them to starve out. I don't really care if they're taking the province income. In fact, if they're taking the province income, why don't we just not tax it? Whatever the case, by defeating them, they no longer have him as a vassal, and whilst they probably weren't getting that much money from them, it still would be something. It's great now Carthage is preoccupied with the Aravaki, and the Aravaki is preoccupied with Carthage. So it was worth the excessive amount that I paid for it, I think. Alright, if I was to upgrade this, this will give us extra public order at the cost of 3 food. Alright, do that. Only costs 2 extra food, but 4 public order. Scholar's not a big deal. Alright, do that. Okay, I think we've got all that under control.
How can I serve Rome?
This is last level up. Yeah, just go with that. Cool. Anything else? Politics. Oh yeah. We should. Let's see. This woman here, still not leveled up. I need to send her to Numidia. Good, she's leveled up. No children yet, but that's okay. Plenty of children along this line. And the politics is looking good. We could probably justify increasing taxes, except I don't really need to. But if we did, hypothetically, yeah, a lot of money to be had. But we got 1/3 gold, so we're good. Shit. Forgot about them. Doesn't matter, it'll be alright. So, look, they took Tolosa. Now, of course, this is going to possibly end up with Carthage getting even stronger, but as I've said before, I don't mind, I don't care how strong the enemy is. It's so much easier to deal with one big enemy than lots of little enemies, and the Aravaki were my enemy. So I don't care who wins. Although, probably in best case scenario, it would have been Aravaki winning. But with Carthage focusing up in the north, I'll be down in the south.
We hunger for battle.
What do you wish of me?
Just thinking now. Alright, so we just finished this. Making our guys just a little bit stronger. We could make them stronger still. That extra movement range would come in handy as well. This doesn't have any downsides. 5% extra charge. Wait, does that provide... Yeah, charge for all units. Extra charge for cavalry. Extra melee attack for all units. Yeah, making my units better would certainly help. You know, they're not performing as well as I'd like. Yeah, I'm going to go with that, because I'm not really reliant on my fleets too much. So how are you guys going?
Commander.
Good, you're back to full strength. Alright, back to the front line over here.
We cannot pass here. Ready for orders. Make haste, men. Ready for orders. On the move.
Swift and silent.
Okay,
as a
Carthage
shadow.
is in here. It's good. So we will take attrition if we don't attack this.
Ready for battle.
Or if we don't at least stay in their province. So looking at them, they're currently pretty preoccupied. And now that the Carthaginians are also a bit preoccupied... Hang on, the Aravaki took it back. Did they really? No, they didn't take Tolosa back. Because that was owned by them. With the Carthaginians a bit preoccupied over here, maybe we could even dedicate another army up. I don't know, that's a bit risky. If we have a look in terms of comparison, I had 2 armies dealing with basically all of Carthage. The Arverni are nowhere near as strong as them. So yeah, I will declare war on them. But we'll see if we can score some cash
I have
by
little
doing
gain
so.
in wasting the day on you. What you say had
Yeah, I
well
won't get
pleased my
much,
ears.
if anything.
Guards,
But there we go. The Emperor should make the attack.
For orders. We take this settlement for Rome. Laying siege
Now, we're not going to fight this battle today.
at once.
Just going to save it there. Because that is going to take the better part of an hour.
Besieging
make sure it
the
saves.
settlement.
And we'll do it next time. Even though we're not quite an hour and a half, that'll do. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 15's next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.